American Handgunner Insider.
Hey folks, Tom McHale, editor of American Handgunner magazine, here today with another short, sweet, and to the point episode of Insider. Today we're going to talk about Browning, and not Browning, high powers. They seem to be taken by the world by storm again. Everybody and their brother is making a high power variant. Girsan has been making them in Turkey for a number of years. They've got a whole bunch of models out. Springfield Armory came out with a high power gun. FN is making a high power. So yeah, it's almost 100 years old, but it's doing pretty well. But today, what I want to talk about specifically is the modernization of the high power platform. Is it heresy or is it a good thing? Let's dive in. This gun was, it came out in about 1935. That's why you'll see it listed as a P35 or sometimes a HP35 for high power. You might even see GP35. That references the French description of grande puissance, which means great power. Hey, I flunked 7th grade French, but I did get that translation pretty close, I think. So anyway, this is an old gun. John Moses Browning, may he rest in peace, actually died while working on this design back in 1926, and another great gun designer kind of finished it off. May have done a couple of things that JMB didn't approve of. We'll never know, will we? So anyway, what we're going to take a closer look at is a relatively new Girsan model of the high power, and this is their MCP 35 PILW ops. That's a lot of letters and a lot of words, but basically I like to think of it as a pocket high power. This thing, it has most of the classic looks, but it's got about a slide about 3/4 of an inch shorter than the original kind of standard model. And as we'll see, there is quite a bit different. The folks at Girsan have kind of taken this into the new millennium and made some changes. And this is what I want to hear from you about. So, one of the things you'll notice is it has a rail, an accessory rail for modern defensive or carry use, or, well, heck, competition use, maybe, who knows. But you want to put a light or a laser on it or a combo unit, knock yourself out and do that. Another thing that you'll see on this, no wooden grips here. These are G10. They remind me a lot of the original grips that I had on a, on a Springfield Armory 1911 TRP. Really nice looking, kind of a dark gray and black two-tone G10 grip material. Real grippy. It's not abusive on the side if you want to carry this thing inside the waistband. But, another big change. But the real big thing that you're going to notice on this particular pistol, it is optics ready. So cut for an optic. I've got one that I've been testing here with a Holosun EPS carry, kind of a compact dot unit. Fits real nice, not too big for this relatively compact pistol, and combined with some new shooting features, it performs pretty well. And speaking of shooting features, take a look at the trigger. It is a flat trigger. Again, heresy. Are we committing sacrilege? I don't know. You'll have to tell me. But I did take it to the range and shot this gun at 25 yards and got some pretty good results from an affordable, good price point. I think it's about $772 MSRP, if I remember correctly. But using Black Hills ammo, their 115 grain JHP, I got a 5-shot group at 25 yards of 1.12 inches. That's fantastic. Other types of ammo did very well too. Federal Syntech came in at about 1.6. A couple of normal loads were, hovering just over 2 inches. So again, 5-shot groups at 25. That's pretty good stuff. So I would like to hear, what do you think about this? Is this a good thing that high powers are on the move and designers and manufacturers are taking some liberty with JMB's classic design? I have to say, I kind of like it, especially that straight trigger. Personal preference, absolutely. You may love those, you may hate them. That is fine. But I never did shoot really well with the heavily curved trigger of the original design. So there we have it. New from Girsan, the LW Ops pocket high power, in my word. Oh, one more quick bit of trivia. You might see these listed as high HIGH power. That is actually correct in this instant. Girsan actually trademarked that name for this series of pistols. So if you see it written that way in any of our stuff, we are giving a nod to the manufacturer and how they want it referenced. Have a good one. We will see you next time, and let me know in the comments what you think about all this. And if you want to see more Insider, give it a like and follow the channel so you know what's coming. See ya.